Who is King Sean is live.
YouTube, what's up? It's Who is King Sean, and we're back again with another banger. Today, I got a quick video for y'all. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to show you actually 3 business lines of credit that you could get today with no documentations. But before I get into that, please bear with me. Let me tell you the information before we move on. Please, I need y'all to know all this information, right? So yes, you could get all 3 of these with no documentation, but what's happening now, because of everything that's going on in the world, you already know what people are doing when it comes to these banks and stuff like that, right? We ain't even gonna get into that. But what they're doing is that they are tightening up their security, right? So when you're going to do these business lines of credit and asking for a no documentation, not the ones I'm going to show you today, any other ones, Wells Fargo, Truist, PNC, whatever it may be, you get the point what I'm trying to say. And you're trying to get these business line of credit because you built a great relationship with them for a couple months, right? So now you want that business line of credit. When you're going in and you're filling out these applications, right? This is what's going to happen in the next 24 months. All banks is going to do this, right? So what's going on with Truist Bank right now, right? I want to give you a heads up. If you walk in there asking for a business line of credit, you might have did a relationship with them for a couple months. You might think everything's all good. Once you do that application, right, and you go out there and they ask you, how much is your business making? And you tell Truist, I make $250,000. Guess what Truist is doing? They're going to send that application out, but they're going to request a 4506C or a 4506T. I need y'all people to understand this. Start looking up these different codes so you can understand what's going on behind the scene. And what that is, that's a request to the IRS to actually get your actual numbers so they can actually see. So if you're saying, whatever it may be, I made $100,000, I made $250,000, $300,000, $500,000. Once that form gets to the IRS and they submit the papers back to Truist, now they're gonna see that your company only made $30,000 and $40,000 now. So what they're gonna do, they're gonna blacklist you. Now you're not gonna have no relationship with Truist anymore. You'll never be able to open any account or apply for any of their products ever again. And they have to do it because what's going on in the world, man. These banks are tightening up their security. In the next 24 months, I can see every single bank requesting that. And to actually get a business line of credit, they're going to be following those 4506C or the 4506T, depending on the business and stuff like that, to make sure what you are saying on these applications is actually true. So I just wanted to, give you this heads up right now, because I know nobody on YouTube is telling people this right now, not even telling you what is a 4506C or T. Look them up. Remember what I tell you. No matter what I tell you or anybody tell you, do your own research, people. But just give you a heads up. If you're trying to build a relationship with Truist, that's over it. Don't even try to do it, because they will be sending that form. And if you lie, they will catch you in the act and you will be blacklisted. But let's get to the video right now. I'm going to show you 3 business line of credit that you can still get with no documentation, right? The first one is Fundbox. I think I applied probably about 4.5 years with Fundbox. Initially, they gave me about 10 grand. I think my business at the time probably was making like $30,000 or $40,000. And they gave me $10,000. So they're real good. They're going to ask you to connect your business checking account with Plaid. They want to see what's going in. They want to see what's going out. And they'll determine how much you want, right? So you see right here, you could get up to $150,000. So let's go right down. I want to show you something. Again, you can get this done in 3 minutes. Like I said, I did the application years ago. It was at nighttime. By the next morning, they checked everything in my business checking account through Plaid. Gave me my proof for $10,000. Had no issue, right? And you will be making payments every 30 days. Now you might see this. I want to show you this. $100,000 in annual revenue, which is not true, because at the time I was making probably $30,000 to $40,000 in my business years ago. And they still gave me $10,000. So everything else is accurate. 600 personal score. And again, you might be saying, will they be doing a hard inquiry? Now, this is the trick with Fundbox. All right. They're going to do, let's say today you get approved for whatever, $50,000 business line of credit, 40, 30, 20, whatever it may be, 100, whatever it may be, right? You get approved for it. Once you actually withdraw, because once I got this business line of credit, I actually didn't use it for about 4 months because I had other business lines of credit I was using. I had tons of business credit cards. So when I actually did it, what I did, I went and put a freeze on my experience. So when I actually withdraw it, they can't put a freeze. So you will see an Experian hard pull, not when you're doing the application, not when you get the money and get the proof, when you actually do that first withdrawal. So when I had that 10,000, I think I initially took like $5,000 out of it. They tried to give me that hard pull. I got alert, but I had a freeze on it. So up to today, like I said, it's close to 5 years. I still never got a hard inquiry. But this is simple. Application is pretty simple. And then again, no matter what I say, anybody say, always go through Trustpilot. And they got about 4.5 stars. You know, again, you get this with no documentation. You could go right in, as long as you got the, you know, the basic couple trade lines, reporting on your business side, you know, some tier ones or whatever, you know, whatever it may be, you know, some Granger, Uline, whatever it may be, it doesn't even matter. They're going to approve you, you know. So number 2, let's go to number 2. Number 2 is American Express. And the good thing with American Express, if you have any of their personal credit cards, business credit cards, it doesn't matter, right? You could go and apply for their business line of credit. Their business line of credit started early last year. I got it as soon as the product dropped. I got right on it, and I built a great relationship with American Express just by having their cards and stuff. It was Cabbage. They went in there and bought Cabbage, but Cabbage was giving you hard pulls. It was doing a lot of things, but overall, I think is a easy business line of credit. And you already know American Express got exclusive relationship with Experian. So, but for me, I already had cards. I already had business cards. I never got a hard inquiry with them, which is really good. And you can see right here, be at least 18 years of age. Again, be in business at least a year and have a FICO score of 660, and have an average monthly revenue of at least $3,000. That's nothing. You get what I'm saying? This is another great place you could get it with no documentation. And when I did their business line of credit, they started me off for like $7,000, and today I'm up to about $20,000 with them. So again, American Express, you know, you could build a great relationship with them because they got a lot of products that can benefit you right here. And then you can see the different things. Let me see if you logged in. You can see the different loans on revenue. Revenue is another one you could get with no documentation. It's not that bad. You think if you have any kind of past relationship with any of these companies, get in the comments, tell me what you think. I'm here to win. Again, I got videos coming. I want to see y'all win. Stop being lazy and let's do the work. Like, comment, subscribe. But for now, I'm up out of here. Peace.